Hi all around. We're gonna get straight into work. So we're gonna section off a bit of the end of the song. So we've already sectioned off because of blocking the beginning part of the song. So where there's people that aren't singing, people that are. So we're gonna move on and section off who's singing what during the end of the song, or towards the middle of the song actually. So we're gonna skip to, get some lyrics, some hard copy of lyrics, because what you're going to do is highlight your part, because it's going to get a little confusing, so I want you guys to highlight your bits that you're singing. So we're going to skip to the librarian and Belle's bit right after them. So they would have just said, I insist, thank you very much. So, the bit that goes, look there she goes, that girl is so peculiar, I wonder if she's feeling well, with a dreamy far-off look and her nose stuck in a book, what a puzzle to the rest of us is Belle. That is going to be one half of the class, and you are... So the kids who are singing that chunk right there is going to be Megan, Danica, Haley, Betty, and Grace. So you five lovely ladies are going to be singing... Look, there she goes, that girl is so peculiar, I wonder if she's feeling well, with a dreamy far-off look, and her nose stuck in a book, what a puzzle to the rest of us is Belle. So I want you to highlight that part, because you're going to come in, you're going to come back in and sing again in just a minute. So I want you to highlight that whole little phrase right there. So for me, it's right there, this little phrase from here to here. So that's you five girls. Highlight your bit. No one else is singing during that part. It's just you five. The next part is Belle, who sings her little solo, so we don't need to worry about that. That's all Kaylee. Oh, isn't this amazing? Blah, 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 till chapter 3. And then the next part, which is this bit, now it's no wonder that her name means beauty. That is my duet, my first duet, which is Aria and Janelle. You two are my duet for that one bit. Now, all you're singing are these two lines. Now it's no wonder that her name means beauty, her looks have got no parallel. That's your only bit, but don't worry, you're going to come back in a minute and sing. So highlight your part, just those two lines. And then my second half of the class, you're going to sing the next bit. But behind that fair facade, I'm afraid she's rather odd, very different from the rest of us. She's nothing like the rest of us. Yes, different from the rest of us is Belle. That whole section is going to be sung by Addison, Ruby, Jamila, Janae, and Anna. So you're going to highlight this whole chunk right here, but behind that fair facade, and then, yes, different from the rest of us is Belle. Now, here's where it gets a little confusing. My other two groups, so my first half of the class that sang first, you're going to sing, come back in singing during part 3 when they're doing, you're going to come back in on She's Nothing Like the Rest of Us. So, part 3 is going to be singing the whole time, and you're going to join in during She's Nothing Like the Rest of Us, yes, different from the rest of us is Belle. Same thing with my duet girls. You two are going to come in at the same time. She's nothing like the rest of us. So, part 3, my last group that sings, you're going to just sing straight through, all the way through. But behind that fair facade, I'm afraid she's rather odd, very different from the rest of us. She's nothing like the rest of us, yes, different from the rest of us is Belle. My other two groups are going to join in during at the end of your part, so don't worry. So it's gonna go group 1, and then Belle will do her solo, and then it'll be my duet, and then it'll be my other group, and then right at the end of their part, everyone's gonna join in, including my little duet. So, I hope that made sense. Highlight your part when you come back in. So, say if you're group 1, you're going to highlight, look, there she goes, that girl is so peculiar, all the way down to here. And then you're going to highlight back in, she's nothing like the rest of us, okay? So you're going to highlight this bit, and then this bit down here, these two lines, okay? Same for my duet girls. You're going to come in, you're going to highlight your two lines, and then you're going to come back down and highlight these last two lines when you come back in. Group 3, you don't have to worry about that. You're just going to highlight the entire block. You're just going to go boop and highlight that whole thing. That way no one gets confused. So again, one group, Belle, my duet, my last group, and then everybody joins in. So highlight that part. Hopefully that made sense. I'm gonna make more videos so we can move on. Even though I can't personally direct you guys, I'm gonna try to do my best to help us still move on and get some things done for the recital. So highlight your bit, replay this video if you need a refresher, and I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Mwah. Bye guys.